Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion Podcast. First and foremost, congratulations to Liverpool in advance because on Sunday they will be pronounced champion of England if they draw their game against Tottenham. The draw is enough for them to clinch the title because Arsenal were unable to mount that pressure on them. Now Arsenal played a 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace at the Emirates, and this is just the 13th game Arsenal will draw this season, and that is huge because that is more than anybody in the division this season, and that is more than anybody in the top six. So in my own opinion, I think this game was a bad and horrible one. So do you understand? It is a horrible one in my own opinion because Arsenal have thrown away the title deliberately. In my own opinion, we've thrown away the title, the fight to win the title deliberately, because this is the same thing that has been happening over the course of this season that have decided the title race. Now, I have a question, and the question is Arsenal being complacent, most especially when we are playing against a smaller opponent? Because the reason why I ask this question is simply because if you reflect on how Arsenal approach big teams and how we've managed to play against big teams this season, you wonder how games that you should feel confident that Arsenal should be able to win comfortably, we ended up in a draw for Arsenal, which is my own opinion. It is horrible and poor from us, because I don't see a reason why we should not win this game tonight. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't win this game tonight. First and foremost, we are extremely poor defensively today. Extremely poor defensively. And the second thing, majority of the time we play in our own half, not advancing play into the final third. And again, we are not good enough in our high press, because these are the strategies that Arsenal have been using over the course of when Mikel Arteta has been implementing his ideas. So these things, we have been very, very bad and horrible doing that today against Crystal Palace. And again, Crystal Palace, I would say they were organized defensively, and maybe that was what limited Arsenal to the way we played against them. Because if you reflect on how Arsenal have played against small teams this season and teams that are on low block, it is embarrassing, to be honest. It is embarrassing, and we struggled, and that was evidence again today against Crystal Palace, because you cannot tell me that we have an earlier lead in the 3rd minute by Jacob Kivior, and we threw that away. We threw that away in the first half as well, where Eberechi scored from a brilliant set play. Do you understand? We gave him so much space, and his technique was fantastic to equalize for Crystal Palace. However, in the 42nd minute, Leandro Trossard doubled the lead for us in the 22nd minute, which I think was fantastic and brilliant, because that kind of goal was fantastic by Leandro Trossard. And Timber picked up the ball from the right hand side and he located Leandro Trossard on the edge of the box, which I think was brilliant, because we've struggled to break defensive lines in this game. And that kind of pass to Leandro Trossard is commendable. And if we do not have someone or players who take risk and chances in games like this, I don't see anything from Arsenal. I don't know where we are going, where we are heading, because that kind of pass was brilliant, and we struggle to put that kind of pass into players that we know they can actually do something with the ball. He received the ball on the edge of the box, and he was patient enough to put the ball into his left leg before he finished off, which I think was brilliant by him. And again, in the second half, William Saliba threw away these 3 points against Crystal Palace, and that was what we Arsenal have been doing all night. We have been horrible and we have been poor defensively this night against Crystal Palace. And it is not even funny because I am not impressed at all. I am not impressed. Look at that. Look at what he did. He gave away the ball in that dangerous position, and he knows for a fact that David Raya will be out of position. And look at what Martin Odegaard was telling me. He was pointing out to the goalkeeper he should have played the ball out back to the goalkeeper to restart the game. However, I don't know what he was trying to do. He gave the ball away to Mateta, and Mateta was brilliant to give Crystal Palace the equalizing goal, which I think was brilliant for him. He was only on the field just less than 4-5 minutes before he got that goal. Do you understand? I don't know why. Maybe Saliba is just trying to make the fans resent him with us this mistake, because this is the second time he will do that in 3 or 4 games. He did the same thing against Real Madrid. Do you understand? Maybe it's too complacent. I would say it's too complacent, and maybe he's too overconfident of himself when he's on the ball. You cannot give the ball away in that kind of crucial position, and you expect the opposition, to be forgiven for that kind of silly mistake that he did. I don't know. It's really exhausting, and the season is done already. The season is done because there's no way back. Liverpool will surely win against Tottenham. Tottenham does not even stand a chance to have a draw against them. They don't stand a chance. Please, you can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think, because I'm mad, to be honest. I am mad tonight because this performance, I think it's horrible. It is horrible, and we've done that multiple times this season. Multiple times. A team that is looking to win trophies should be able to convert all this kind of. We should see off all these kind of games. Remember last season, this kind of game we see them off, and that was why we pushed Manchester City up to the final game of the season. Look at what happened. People have already known who will win the Premier League since December, which is very, very bad. Please, you can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you are just coming across this for the first time, please do it, like and subscribe. And if you are already, please click the like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.